An Axelrod here, the confidence coach. Welcome to the confidence zone. I want to ask you today, what are you doing with your talent and wisdom? I ask again, what are you doing with your talent and wisdom? There are many people who have retired and justifiably are resting. I get it. You worked your whole career and you saved and you earned the right to rest. I encourage you to rest. I invite you to rest. I applaud you for resting. There might be a time when you feel rested and you've golfed as much as you can, you've traveled as much as you can afford, you've gardened as much as you can stand. And that all happened possibly in the very first year. If you have been retired for a little while, I want to ask you, what are you doing with the wisdom that you gleaned and gained over decades of your career? Our young professionals need you to understand the importance of sharing what you know. I know I'm very intense, I'm very intense energy. I had a conversation with a client this morning, a 22-year-old working professional, and I may or may not have been dropping a couple of F-bombs and, having really rising energy because I was so mad at how she was being treated by someone who's older and mature and experienced and, by all rights should have known better and should have done better. That professional needed me this morning. I offer free mentoring to any young professional who finds me. However they find me, if they want to call me, I speak with them. I do have clients who are young professionals who pay me. They pay me every month and they meet with me every week. Any way, shape, or form, I come here daily into the confidence zone to speak and share whatever little wisdom I have, whatever divine downloads I get. I want to ask you again, what is it that you are doing with what you've gotten, what you've received, perhaps what you've been given? It's possible if you're watching me that you have grown up in privilege and received a lot just by the sake of what family you were born into. Warren Buffett is famous for saying that. It's possible if you're watching me and you've struggled and, fought for every speck of dirt that you've gotten, you still have so much to share, all the more to share it with our young professionals. I'm not telling you that you should do it. I'm also not telling you you have to or that you or how to. I can. If you want me to kick your butt, call me, hire me as your accountability coach, and I'll get you there. But that's not what I'm doing today. I'm coming here to ask a simple question. What are you doing with the wisdom that you have gained in your life? Honestly, I do work with a lot of young people. I've had countless conversations with young people in college, inviting them and encouraging them to lean in even to the wisdom that they have. I mean, okay, they've only lived a certain number of years. They may not be the smartest, most mature people in the world, but they have wisdom in them. And when they get to work with me, I help them turn around the idea that they know nothing. In fact, they know quite a bit already. What are you doing with the wisdom in you? This is not theoretical. This is not like, oh, I thought of this and I just want to say this and I'm just asking you this question. It makes sense to me. No, I have been working full on freely with young professionals for more than a decade. I can't remember when I set up my first mentoring group in my industry, which is fundraising. Many years ago, almost a decade ago, I remember being so grateful for my career, loving my career so much, I designed it just to give back. I just designed a give back, and I created a 4-month free training and mentoring program with me where I taught my skill. I created a curriculum and taught my skill. Then I also coached each and every person one-to-one freely as part of the program. And I've loved it. I've done it several times. I've had several cohorts, and now basically I just show up here. And if you want to call me, if you're a young professional under the age of 39, just find my number. It's everywhere, and I encourage you to call me. Friends, our young professionals need us to get off our butts and share the wisdom that what I call we've gleaned and gained from our decades of life and work. I don't care how you do it. I do care if you do it. And if you don't know how to do it, please contact me. If you have resources, hire me as a coach, and I will work with you to design this on your behalf so that you can really be in your impact space. If you don't have resources, call me and say, I don't have resources, and I will still work with you to help you do this, because I am passionate about helping our younger generations. I am not a wealthy person. I'm doing just fine, but I'm not in the 1%, the 10%. I don't even know if I'm in the 50%. I don't think much about it, thank God, which does put me in privilege. But I'm doing what I can with what I have. And that's why I show up here and do this. And I have a whole YouTube channel, and I do shorts now, and I write every day. I publish books. I have podcasts. I'll interview you if you want to be interviewed. What are you doing to help younger generations? These are the first generations, basically, in the history of the world that have ever done so much more poorly than their parents. We have created this, and we can help and support them, even if we're not the decision makers, the policy makers, the CEOs, or anything like that. Oftentimes, it's about asking a question and listening, and anyone can do that. If I can help you with any of this, I do have spots open for clients now. I would be happy to work with you on this. Please contact me, and let's do this. Let's get this done for our younger generations. Take good care.